Okay, let's start with past, present, and future. We are grounded, we are connected, and we are protected. Okay, for the past, we have King of Swords, Two of Pentacles for the present, and Five of Cups for the future. What would be a good thing to focus on today? Seven of Pentacles. And what is your strength? Death. Okay, so what we're seeing here, what energies I am picking up, is a person that is doing a lot of research, finding the truth, and the balance between their emotions and their intellect. The advice card for what to focus on is investment in yourself. Right now, for the current, there's a juggling going on of deciding. The twos are a lot about decision making, the fork in the road. Should I go this way or should I go that way? So there's the energy of juggling, deciding, what should I invest in? What should I move forward with? What should I drop? So what ball do you want to drop? You have been in the past researching, finding truths, clarifying, because you're heading towards the energy of the Five of Cups reversed, which is a very healing energy. Fives are usually about struggles, change, that decision whether to fight or flight. But your strength card is the Death card. You're ready for that final stage of a transformation that you have been working towards. It's just that final decision now, which parts of yourself to invest in. You've obviously gone through some very sad moments, and that has affected the clarity as to what you really want to follow, and the clarity of what you want to identify as your truth. So let's see how these challenges are affecting you right now. So we've got the High Priestess. You're trying to listen to that inner voice. You know that it's there. You're calling on it. You're waiting for answers. You know that you have felt bits and pieces of the answers coming to the surface, but you're still in the current energy trying to figure out what that means for your future investment, and investment in yourself, which is the card of what to focus on. So now this is really, really good. The Two of Swords. I translate this card as the High Priestess in training, because the High Priestess has that knowing. But with the Two of Swords, there's that feeling, that emotion, that putting up of the antennas. I think of this card as the antennas. You know, in the olden days there was a TV with the rabbit ears on it, and you would swizzle the antennas around, sometimes put tinfoil on them to try and tune in to the channel. That's exactly what you're doing right now. And that's perfect, because the more you sit still, when you see a bench in the tarot, that means stop, sit still, observe, which goes in harmony with the High Priestess. She's showing up reversed right now, so she's not fully activated, but because you're working on that together with what you know, what you have learned so far, you are finding that key, you are finding that channel, you are tuned in. And one of the blessings that you have brought upon yourself by doing this is you are finding that inner happiness. You're finding that joy. You're bringing that joy to the surface, and that will allow you to make the choice for where you want to go next. Now look what we have here. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the physical, grounded, earthy decision. We've got the Two of Swords, that mental clarity decision, that thought process, that what to follow if you are using your brain more than your heart. And then we've got the Two of Wands, where you want to put your passion, where you want to put that one foot in front of the other foot, the back foot, the front foot, where you want to go, what your inspiration is, where you want to go next. So this is all hinging on the decision you make today. This is the current, as to what you want to invest in. You here in the Seven of Pentacles are like a gardener. You have planted all these most beautiful seeds of investment in your life, in your body, in your mind, in your home, in your physical temple. You've made these investments already, and one pentacle has already produced. So you've got a little bit of a taste of this future that you're creating for yourself. So as you examine all these different choices, and it's up to you, you have free will. Nobody else can dictate to you what choice to make. There are certain keys in your birth chart that you hold the key. There's locks to unlock. You hold the key to unlock those different things in your birth chart. So let's see what to keep in mind as you go throughout your day today, and that is the Page of Cups. So I was actually expecting the Two of Cups. That's funny. So now we've got the Page of Cups, and your future step, the Five of Cups reversed, this healing of emotional territory. So are you going to pay attention to the Three Cups that have fallen over, or are you going to pay attention to the Two Cups that are still standing? So this is what to keep in mind throughout this reading for today, because the Page of Cups is the student of emotions, the messenger of surprises, and the emotional side of the pages. The thing to balance out your day today, as you listen to this reading and you think about what decisions that you want to make, it's the start of something new. You are starting a new path. You're starting a new way of being. You're starting a new way of looking at things. And a lot has to do with this emotional healing that you've allowed yourself to go through. And depending on what choices you make, where to place your grounded energy, where to place your mental energy, where to place your physical energy on your next step, that is going to be a part of your strength to say goodbye to something completely so that you can move to your next phase. In other words, drop the ball on purpose of something you do not want in your life anymore. So let's just get another layer of information here. Let's focus on today. Let's focus on how to stay balanced, and let's focus on what to keep in mind throughout this entire reading. So we have the King of Swords again. King of Swords, King of Swords. So take this from the past, the research that you've done, apply it to today. Do not lose sight of these truths that you are discovering and uncovering about yourself. To maintain balance, we have the Magician. You're on the verge of manifesting something totally beautiful for your life. So think about which tools you want to use out of your tool belt to continue this journey of healing that you're on, an investment in yourself. And one more card. And we have the Strength card with the Infinity Loop. So your Strength card in this layout is the Death card. Is that finishing of the cycle, that sealing of the envelope so that you can say goodbye to something that's not in your best interest. You can drop the ball of something so that you can make that decision based on your healing journey. Let that inner high priestess, that inner voice, rise up inside of you to help you decide where you want to go next with your energies. You've got the whole world at your fingertips. There's a deep yearning inside of you for more joy and happiness in your life, and that is one of the truths that's coming out here with the King of Swords. So that's something to keep in mind as you take on the student mode or the gathering information persona that the Page of Cups is inviting you to do, so that you can bring more happy emotions into your life. So think about that Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Two Cups that are standing as you go about your day today, and focus on what you want to manifest based on all the research that you have done in order to find the clarity for yourself about where you want to go next. So this is an empowering situation that you're in, because you have decisions to make that are your decisions. you get to decide where you want to place your energy. That's all up to you. And whatever you decide on how to invest in yourself and further your healing process, the more you listen to that inner voice and just let that antenna up by sitting still, you let the emotions blend with the logic, and then that will open up your heart so that you know where to step next with your energies. Oh, I feel like I should take another. Okay. Okay. Let's, just to round this off, the energy centers to focus on, or the energy centers to keep in mind. This would be your chakra energies. Impartiality. So there's another 2 card right there. So the balance and the open-mindedness, the non-judgmental aspect to look at yourself through the mirror, and perseverance. And this is your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, which involves your self-worth. And that goes back to what to focus on as far as what you want to invest in yourself in order to proceed on your healing journey. And even when you look at this image here, it looks like butterfly wings. So you're in a process of transformation, and a transformation that is very beautiful. So enjoy your day today. This is your reading. You are in a very good space to decide what it is you want, and then take the steps to pursue what it is that you want to invest in yourself on your healing journey. So thank you for allowing me to read for you today, and I wish you the best, and I hope you come back again soon for another reading. Okay, bye for now.